With Jill Belland now, hanging out with our friends at the Scotiabank Calgary Marathon, always full of good advice. And now is the time, Jill, to start your training.
Yes, this is the time to start the training for race day, June the 1st, for the Scotiabank Calgary Marathon, the 50th anniversary. This February, we did get a little bit of snow yesterday, just a little bit. And so if you're starting your training, you definitely want to be warm through those conditions. And I'm being joined this morning by Emily, who has laid out some outfits for us, some great pieces. So let's talk about what we have our first model in here, Lindsay.
Lindsay has got on a jacket that's really good for the wind and for the snow. It's got a little bit of reflective taping at the bottom, because that's a big thing too. When it gets dark at 4:30, you want to be seen. So a lot of our clothes do have reflective materials. And then underneath, she's got a nice wicking shirt. Because the thing too is you don't stop sweating when it's winter, so you do want something close to your skin that's going to keep you dry. And once you are done running, you want to stay dry. So yeah, she needs to get out of those clothes into some dry ones after she's done. And she's got on some thermal pants, which are kind of what you want to wear in winter. You trade in kind of your year-round tights for something that's kind of fleecy on the inside. Yep. And then her shoes are just a good pair of Asics that she's got on. The other two ladies have got on Asics as well, but they are ones that have Gore-Tex, so they'll keep your feet completely warm and dry. And the other ladies, instead of having just kind of a warm tight on, they've got more of like windproof tights on. Okay. So they're good if it's snowy, if it's windy, because it's not just that it's cold this time of year, it's also that it's really windy. So it doesn't matter how many layers you have on if you don't have a windproof layer on the outside. Yeah. And then Tina also has a really reflective jacket on as well. So if you're running at night, or not really night, 5:30, and the car headlights, when the car headlights hit you, they're going to see you because of the reflective lights. It's also a good idea to have like a headlamp or something like that, but yeah, she'll be very visible. And then our last model has on a jacket that's completely windproof, rainproof. It's really light jacket too, so if it's snowing but it's not that cold, that would be a really good thing to wear. And then her gloves are the switch gloves that we have. These are the best gloves because they have the touch tips for, like, if you got a touch screen phone or something like that.
Your iPod.
Yes, exactly, because you can't run without your iPod.
No.
And then Martin, my accessory holder, has got a few other things. These are grips for shoes. These are what I use. I really like them. They've got the spikes there that you can replace. Yes. So if you, one day it's snowy, one day it's not, they're really easy to slip on your shoes or take off the next day. And then he's also got something that people forget about. The glare from the snow can be really bad, so these are photochromic lenses, so they'll get darker when it's brighter and get lighter when you don't really need it. So yeah, it saves you a lot of squinting and kind of worry lines from running. Okay,
fantastic. Yeah. That's great. All at the running room. Now, Martin, by the way, is gearing up for his 1,000K race over 25 days. We're going to talk to you about that in the next segment, but part of his training is the 50K at the Calgary Marathon this year, guys.
Part of the training is 50K.
He's a machine.
He's